Hey world, it's MiAsia Symone, and not only am I an Atlanta native, I'm also a radio personality, brand influencer, and entrepreneur.
How did you get into this industry?
Well, the way that I got into radio, I started off as an intern back in 2015, and I just got on everybody's nerves. I was always hustling, I was always bouncing around, just trying to learn every single department in that station. I bounced around to 5 more stations until I finally landed a job as an on-air personality.
When did you know that this was something you wanted to do?
I didn't always know that I was going to be a radio personality. I at first wanted to be a professional basketball player. I wanted to either play overseas or in the WNBA, but I did tear my ACL and then I had some ongoing knee issues. And so I just kind of tapped into my communication side and got a degree in journalism, which is how I became a radio personality. And then I'm also an entrepreneur. And so I come from a 2-parent household where they both owned a business together. And so that's my entrepreneurial side. And brand influencer, that just comes with being great, being amazing. So that's how that came about.
Can you share some of the accolades that you've received?
Woo, I have so many accolades in life that I've received. But 2023 as a whole, to me, I received Journalist of the Year. I received a resolution from the House of Representatives. Oh my God, I have my own weekend show on the radio, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays. There's many accomplishments, but I honestly need to look at a piece of paper to tell you exactly what they are.
You have interviewed so many notable people. Do you remember any standout moments?
Any standout moments? I always tell everybody the Spike Lee story. Spike Lee, he was having a long day. He was being honored at the Triumph Awards in 2016, and he really just didn't want to talk to anybody. And me, unfortunately, I was new. I was at the end of the red carpet, so there's no light down there. Most people just walk past you and say, hey, and keep going. But when he got to me, he lit up. He allowed me to ask my question. He answered it, and all cameras and lights kind of came down there where we were. And that moment was kind of like a turning point to me because it showed that it displayed that I'm actually capable of being a great correspondent or a great journalist.
There are challenges involved in every career. What were some obstacles that you had to overcome to reach your current success?
Obstacles that I've had to overcome. Immediately, I automatically think about the naysayers, the people who tell you you're not good enough, or you're not as good as you think you are, or they don't believe in you, or they tell you that you're not able to do this and that. I would say those are obstacles that I had to come across in this industry, especially dealing with different men in the industry. And so to be able to overcome those circumstances and the thoughts that naysayers have, I think that, I think I've done a great job with that.
What does it mean for you to be a woman, and specifically a young Black woman in this industry?
To be a young Black woman in radio is amazing. I think women are running the world right now. I think it is the era of women. And to receive the credibility, to receive the respect, to receive the trust, I think that that's something that, a lot of women fight for, especially in the entertainment industry, because you often have to do things, or women feel they have to do things that they don't need to do in order to make it to the top. But I completely bypassed that whole process, and I've just been able to be myself, and that's what's gotten me to where I am now.
How did you find your radio voice?
Oh my goodness, I hated my radio voice. Coming up, I even now, when I'm speaking, I'm like, why do I sound like this? But I actually grew into it. I hear myself on commercials, I hear myself on air, and now I love it. And people tell me I speak with power, and it's just so crazy that I had to grow into it.
Do you have any advice for those also trying to pursue this career?
My advice would be to just stay true to yourself. And I know it sounds cliche, but if you stay true to yourself, believe in what it is that you believe in, and don't look around. And honestly, I battle with that a lot as well. Like looking around and wondering what other people are doing and why they're getting this and that and I'm not. But if we all just, collectively learn to just focus on ourselves, we'll be all right.
When you reflect back on the past few years in this industry, what memory keeps you motivated?
Honestly, what keeps me motivated, it wouldn't be any moment in the industry. It would be the loss of my father. Losing my dad to colon cancer in 2019 and understanding what his mission was and the legacy that he wanted to build, that's what keeps me going every day. That's why I'm able to get up early, stay up late, just go out and get it. Being a go-getter has been something that I've just instilled because I saw my dad do it.
Last question. how can our audience reach you?
If you want to get in contact with me, you can follow me on all social media platforms. That's Twitter, that's Facebook, that's Instagram at MiAsia Symone. That's MiAsia and Symone with a Y. And if you want to listen to my radio show, you can tune in on Saturdays on Hot 107.9 from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Or you can catch me giving you the entertainment news on J Nick Show Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. All right, that's enough for now. I'm not going to get you all in my business. You can read more of my story at theboldmaven.com.